Ready? It's finished.
I was invited by Alexandra Shenpen to be part of a performance.
Joining Heaven and Earth in Rocky Mountain Spring.
She had this idea already for a long time, and now she had found the opportunity to go ahead with it.
It went well. We had a full house, which was kind of blossoming over the week right before the ensemble offering.
At first, it felt a little bit scary. I'm used to do an Ikebana demonstration, but to do it together with an ensemble, that was the first time for me. But I'm always up for challenges, and I'm very happy I got this opportunity.
We were on. It was a very interesting process from Belgium to Montreal to Boulder. It was very exploratory for everyone. So everybody's training and being on the spot and being wide open and responding to each other and paying attention to what was happening in the whole space was really crucial. And luckily, everyone had warmth, humor, and kindness to each other.
For me, this proposal and idea was the great unknown. I had never done or combined Ikebana with other disciplines. So it was exciting, but I didn't know exactly what to expect or how it was going to evolve. We had in the beginning a couple of Zoom meetings, so I could meet on Zoom already all the participants. Everybody talked about his discipline, so you got an idea and a feeling of what everybody is doing. But I think a good thing was that the other artists, they had already done performance and free performances like we were going to do. So that felt for me, or I become a little bit more at ease to know that everybody knew how to do this. By listening and talking to the vision of the other ensemble members, I got the idea that my Ikebana installation could be the backdrop or a beginning backdrop for their part of the performance, but also maybe that it could inspire them to use during their part of the performance. And I think in the end it worked all very well. It went very smooth, and for me, I can't describe the feeling while we were performing, because time stops and I just went with the flow and how I felt what the others were doing without really looking at what the others were doing.
Well, there was a mixture between having met Ilse in Chicago a few years before COVID and feeling that she was like-minded. I just felt she went at a contemplative pace and was really at home in the principles of being present with the creative process. And that meant a lot to me in terms of her teaching style and creating style. And I felt a resonance with all of the people who came to be in the ensemble as participating artists. So, this is kind of in a lineage of improvisational ensemble work at Nairobi University. But to bring the fruition of that training together in a new venue and create something together at a time when the world is in such terrible disrepair and disharmony felt vital to me. I felt it was a real expression of the best of all of us in a certain way, and a needed offering at this time in the world.
Bird on a branch. Here for me? Or for its own agenda? Clouds come across the sky. I want to stop them.
Ikebana, when you translate it, meaning living flower, is an art which originated in the East, and in the West it's translated often as the Japanese way of flower arranging. But it's also a way of living, and it also involves a whole philosophy. But in essence, it's to let us connect back to nature, be creative with living material, and also to discover yourself. That's in short what I want to share, why everybody should be acquainted with Ikebana.
Trungpa Rinpoche said in the 70s, as artists, we should never give up. We could have an effect to the world. And this whole ensemble and gathering to me was an offering in that spirit. And the playfulness, and the respect. Playfulness and respect. Very, very potent to bring together.
Ah, heart, place yourself rightly.
And I feel, coming back to Rinpoche's initial quote, this was a good medicine, Archa. A good medicine. It's good medicine.